About 5 years ago, a family was looking for the site for their dream home. And this is what they bought: a great block of land overlooking a creek and just 50 minutes drive north of the centre of Sydney. Well, some relatives saw the location and they fell in love with the place too. So an agreement was reached and 2 houses were built, joined in the middle like Siamese twins. The houses were designed to reflect the nautical feel of the area. From the outside, each home is supposed to represent a boat shed. Owner of one of the homes and designer of both is architect Micheal Fountain.
If your goals are to design an individual house for each of the families, what you're trying to achieve is what do each of the families really want, and that's quite difficult for a lot of people because they don't know.
Well, how do you help them to know?
Well, we've developed a technique for all of our clients in as much as we ask them to prepare a scrapbook. You just take an image out of a magazine, cut it out, don't be too intellectual about it, just say, I like that, and put it into a book. And there is a thread that starts to link all the images so that even where the person didn't actually know what they liked, that we can then see that, oh look, here is something that links all of these things together, and that's the essence of the design of their house that we head toward.
So what are the differences internally between these 2 houses?
Well, really they're a reflection of the 2 different people. Myself being a designer and my wife, we have more cutting-edge desires from our interior, whereas Andrew and Kathy next door, they're more comfortable with a conservative house. So our place, for example, has a lot of glass, and they felt that that could be a problem to them, so they have less glass. We have a stainless steel kitchen, and they have a more conservative kitchen. Our family room, for example, has a polished concrete floor. They were a bit concerned about maybe that'd be a bit too cold for them. They have a carpeted floor. We've exposed all of our timber beams all throughout the house. Again, that was a bit too rustic, so they came back and they have a traditional plasterboard ceiling through their place. So again, you know, like the interiors are really tailored to the people.
Micheal is firmly against cutting down trees just to enhance a view. The stand of spotted gums here, for instance, was one of the things that attracted the family to the block in the first place. And the positioning of this house was determined by an old magnolia tree and the other house by an established jacaranda. Well, an agreement's an agreement, but how has living beside the in-laws worked out?
Well, you know, I'd have to say that we were scared about it at first. I guess both parties were, but we're a bit different from a lot of families and we actually like each other.
Oh.
And no, I think it's been fantastic. Each group's friends are mutual and we tend to spend a lot of time just moving from one side to the other, and no, it's worked out well.
Oh, that's ideal.